can join me. I was just sitting here thinking to myself, there's so much that I want to say that's going on in my life, and I thought to myself, I could write this long note on Facebook and then end up tagging all my friends in it, but then you get those people who read those notes and then they get only halfway through it because they really don't like to read. Oh sweet, a note from Jessica. Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. What better way to say how I feel about life than to have a YouTube vlog, right? I know. I think after God said, let there be light, I think he was pretty much like, I think I should create YouTube because we need to start communicating with each other, and this is how we're going to do it. So anyways, I kept thinking about John and Kate plus 8 and everything that's been going on in the media, and I thought to myself, why do I care so much about their lives? And I thought to myself, you know why? Because I'm human, and we all love success stories as much as we love failure stories. And as much as we hate to admit it, like, we love hearing about people's lives and what's going on because it's entertaining. It's what keeps us going. It gives us something to laugh about, cry about.
So she totally went to that house, right? And then the housemate was there, and then let her in the house. But little did she know that when she got to the house, like, he was going to be there or whatever, like, in the room, like, doing crazy stuff. And so then he finally came out, and then when she came out, like, I don't know, it just kind of got bad from there.
So basically, she ended up going to the house, and then she had some contraption where, like, you can, like, flick it open and then make some kind of indentation in the window where you can get in and unlock it. And then she climbed through the window, got inside, and then once she was inside, she, like, banged on the door, and then he, like, came out with, like, this baseball bat, and then they just started, like, fighting each other down the stairs. So she ended up going to the house, getting a baseball bat from her own house, knocking the glass in. Then after she knocked the glass in, there was a big shatter, and he heard it. So then he came downstairs with his tennis racket, because they thought that somebody else was trying to break inside the house. And they just went at it, this all-out baseball, tennis racket brawl, and it's so crazy, because I would never thought something like that would happen. Now I know.
And then that made me think about real life and how much we get so consumed about people and in our own schools and our communities, because let's face it, gossip is the cheapest form of entertainment. And if we had to pay for gossip every time it came our way, we probably wouldn't accept it.
So anyways, what? Jessica, really? What happened? If you're charging me $5 to find out what happened to Jessica, forget it. I don't even want to know anymore. Too broke for that.
But we do. And so what ends up happening is, through gossip, one person tells one person something, and they tell somebody else, and they tell somebody else, and then by the time it gets back to you or the source, it ends up being this huge entanglement of lies and truth combined together, and nobody ever figures out what the truth is because nobody ever goes to the source. I'm sure just like John and Kate. Nobody actually knows what's going on in their life because nobody's ever asked them the questions, and we'd rather speculate what's going on in their lives than to actually go to them. We probably wouldn't want to because it's confrontational. And let's face it, we don't like confrontation. Gossip is the most confrontational unconfrontation that there is. We end up confronting a source without confronting the source, making it harder to actually find the truth. And ladies and gentlemen, the truth will set you free. It'll set us all free. But until then, we won't be free. We'll just be wandering around in these little entanglements of webs of lies and truth until we don't care about it anymore. Or until more people get hurt. But like I said, what do you think? That's just the life according to me.